Thank you so much for being on with us today. My name is Joe Martinez. I'm the founder and CEO of IX Global. Over the last 90 days, we have been working tirelessly on the corporate side to pivot and to bring in new technology to better our platform, to solidify our team, to solidify our offering, and to build out a long-term, stable, sustainable business. In order for us to achieve that, we realized in IX 1.0, what I call IX 1.0, we built the entire company off of what I like to call brute force. We just willed it into existence. In the last 3 years, we've done a little bit over $300 million in sales. And we had a phenomenal 2022 and a great 2023 until we hit a little bit of some regulatory issues. Now, with that coming in, I look at that as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to become better. And in this process, we have built out an amazing platform. We've gone out and identified technologies that can help us build. In order for us to get to the next level of where we want to be as a community with IX Global, with all of the product offerings, it doesn't matter if you're coming in for trading, for transformation, or for travel. Whatever you want to do with us here at IX Global, you're going to be able to do. But in order to build a big, and I mean big, massive organization that's sustainable, that is long-term, we need to have a system. The system is what we need to leverage to grow, okay? And a lot of companies out there, what they're doing these days is they just put some video tutorials together. They put some, Telegram groups together. We've done it. I'm guilty of it, right? We've done this and we've built off of this. But what I started doing when we're going through our hard times is I sat down and I said, what can we do better? And there's a lot of technologies out there. And we started to go through and vet some of these out. And actually, one of our distributors made a recommendation. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go and take a look at that. And so I contacted this company, and I was able to sit down and have a conversation with their owner and CEO and see what they put together. What I learned, the first thing that I learned is that this owner is not just an owner that was a corporate person that had, that comes from corporate world. He was a distributor first. He was a distributor. He's been in the trenches just like I have. He knows the difficulties of network marketing. He knows what it is to face rejection. He knows what it is to not have the tools in your tool belt to build a business. And so when I started listening to them, we had another thing that came into that was very common in common was we have this idea of how gamification can change the industry and can help incentivize people to grow a great network marketing business during the hard times. Because it's easy to build when times are good. It's easy to build when there's profits. It's easy to build in a bull market when things are going up. It's hard to build and make the right decisions in a bear market when things are going down. So what I want you guys to see today, what I want you guys to understand is that we have fully vetted out this technology partner. We've seen how statistically this system, if we leverage it correctly, if we get trained up on it correctly, can change the way we make money. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to have to be here in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years. I want to leverage a system that's going to make us money for the next 15, 20, 30 years. And that's what we have the opportunity, guys, today. You guys have the ability to be on here with a technology partner and owner who knows what you're going through and can give you the tools for that tool belt to make your life easier. And we can give you one centralized location to find all the resources, to find all the marketing campaigns, to find everything that you need to build a successful business. And so with that, guys, I want to introduce you guys today to our newest technology partners over at Rapid Funnels and the owner and CEO of Rapid Funnels, Mr. Patrick Shaw. Patrick, are you there with us? Can you talk?
Joe, I can. Congratulations, man. It's a big day. Exciting.
Perfect. Well, Patrick, I'll turn the time over to you. Thank you so much. And guys, what I would do is I know there's going to be a lot of questions, right? This is going to be the This is the launch call, but I know we'll have different training calls. I know we have Tim on here as well. I'm sure Patrick will do a phenomenal job of presenting him to be able to help us grow in and learn the system. Guys, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this could be a painful process for some of you guys. Changing ways, change is difficult. You guys may have been used to doing things a certain way, but the way you guys have been doing things have gotten us a certain result. And I don't want the same result anymore. So we got to do things differently. So with that, I'm going to turn the time over to Mr. Patrick Shaw here, and we can go out and learn a little bit of the technology that they have spent decades developing. And Patrick, thank you so much for being on with us.
Hey, Joe, it's awesome. Super excited to be here. These are my favorite days because you guys are business owners. You're trying to build a business. You're excited about it. And your ability to impact your team to make it easier for them to succeed, to come on board with IX Global and to get a check in their pocket, that's not only going to dictate your success, but just as importantly, their success. And so we're going to make that easier. And I want to give a shout out first to Joe, to Liv, to all the people in that organization, because this is no small lift. We've got incredible technology, but it takes a significant amount of effort to work with our team to build out all this content, because we may have a Ferrari of technology, but if it's got bad gas and it doesn't have a track to run on, and the leaders aren't engaged, it's not really going to get traction, right? And so shout out to you and your whole team, Joe. It's been fun working with you, and we made a lot of ground, covered a lot of ground quickly. Okay, so we're going to dive right in. I am going to unveil the Odyssey app, and we're going to talk about the benefits to you guys. And as Joe said, look, we're just getting started. In 3 months, we're going to be so much better at the content in the platform because we have all the data. That's going to be very important. But today we get to do the fun part. You'll get to download the app. You'll get to see how it works, start using it immediately to make exposures. And I'll get you introduced to Tim. We're going to launch trainings on a weekly basis. But let's dive in first. What is the Odyssey app and why is it important? There are 3 things that you're going to want to do in your organization. Number 1, and many of you know this, as professional networkers, you have got to get the team to increase their personal activity. They've got to tell the IX Global story more often and more effectively, whether it's trading, transformation, or travel, doesn't matter. The quantity of the prospecting and the quality of the follow-up. Number 2 is it's got to be easy to onboard people. Can we agree? Look, it's easier to sign up and drive Uber for most people than it is to join a network marketing company. It shouldn't be that way. In the day and age of technology, it should be easy to get people started. We're going to improve that. And number 3 is at the very highest level, it's about helping leaders identify where to best use their time. In order to do that, you need to work with the people that deserve your time, not just who want or need your time. You got to love everybody on the team, but you've got to put your energy and time into the people that are maybe 6 levels deep, made 50 exposures in their first 2 weeks, and they're about to quit because they're not getting results. You want to be able to reach down and help that person, right? We're gonna solve that problem for you. Okay, so the Odyssey app is really extraordinary. The features that we have built into the platform working with IX Global are incredible. So those are the main 3 things. So what? You can build a business with real freedom, time, and flexibility. Now, I am taking a few minutes here before I unveil the app and tell you how to download it and use it. I really want you to understand the why. If you know the why, the how is easy. If you know why you're doing it, and I want you to understand why the technology is so important. You see, the fundamentals of network marketing have not changed literally in 80 years. It's about a relationship. The business better be simple. It's about duplication. And yes, you'll find yahoos on YouTube that say, hey, you never have to talk to anybody. Well, if you don't have to talk to anybody, then Joe doesn't need you either, right? But he's using networking to partner with people. And what cuts through all the digital noise today is a relationship. So the fundamentals of networking haven't changed, but what has changed is what you see on the right side of this diagram. We do live in a digital world, right? You can't ignore that. Things like CRMs, surveys, capture pages, landing pages, funnels, these all things exist. But one of the things, and I don't know about you, but I think I speak for some of you when I say that one of the things I find annoying today is people that are telling individuals how to become a digital marketer, an influencer, how to build a brand. Well, the average person has 5 to 10 hours a week. They're going to join IX Global, and their goal isn't to make $100,000 a month. Their goal is to have some financial freedom, to be able to travel, to be able to grow personally, to make some good money so they can get themselves out of a job, as an example. Well, if that's their goal, they don't have the time, the money, the wherewithal to become some massive influencer. Can that person make money in networking? Yes. But can they help everybody else make money? No. You guys following me? It's hypocritical. So where are we? We got to use this technology that is built into the Odyssey app. We can't violate the fundamentals. How do we bridge this gap? That's what we're going to talk about today. That's why this platform is so important. Okay. And Liv, incredible job on your slide deck. You made it beautiful. The digital marketer, I want you guys to understand this. Just a couple more things here. These are the tools of a digital marketer. You need a killer capture page or funnel or lead magnet that they can post to social to generate quality leads. Now, you might spend $5,000 to generate a tool like this. You'll pay for ClickFunnels. You need an email campaign that the leads can drop into. You need a CRM. And then once you go from the first page of the funnel, you should go into a survey to ask some questions. Well, I just told you how to spend $5,000. You got to make all these tools work. I am going to show you a different model than this picture I'm showing you right now. Instead of you being a digital marketer, what if I told you that IX Global has already done it for you? All you have to do is download an app. And all these tools are built and personalized to you. So when you post a $5,000 free secrets page, as an example, to social media, and you generate 20 leads for free, that page is already built. It's got your picture on it. All the data comes back to you. Your prospects drop into your email campaign that's already been written for you by IX Global, but it comes from you to your prospect. If you guys are following this, this is crazy technology in the Odyssey app. And all you've got to do is focus on what? Prospecting and follow-up. You get a focus on how simple the business can be. I always loved the statement that there is no money in your comfort zone. You got to teach your team to get out of their comfort zone. But you know what's also true? If you get them too far outside their comfort zone, they'll quit. So the goal is get them only as far as they have to go. So if you can make the business simpler, easier to make an exposure, if you can make it more fun, if they can do twice as much in half the time, can we agree? That's a better model. That's what Joe's talking about. Like leveraging technology in the right way without violating the fundamentals. So this is what IX Global's done. They have partnered with us. We built all this technology. We've built all the content. Now all you have to do is download the app. One more thing here. For those of you that say, look, I got a big vision, there's a book out there. It happens to be the #1 best-selling business book in the world. It's called The 4 Disciplines of Execution. It's not a network marketing book, but it so speaks to what we do. And what we do is, #1, we help people identify their wildly important goal. Hopefully you've got one and your team has one. #2 is you focus on what the highest payoff activities are. It is very easy in this day and age to be distracted, to sit on Facebook for 2 hours thinking you're building the business. Now, there's a way to use Facebook, but you've got to focus on the lead measure, the thing that produces income. And what produces income is telling the IX global story, either around trading, transformation, or travel, is get the story told, prospect and follow up more effectively. And then you need a scorecard. Why a scorecard? Because every great game has one. If you watch the NFL or football or soccer globally or IndyCar, I don't care what it is. You know what place the person's in. You know how far away they are from the lead. You know how much time is left on the clock. In networking, our scorecard is the lead measure. It's prospecting and follow-up. If you can see exactly what's going on in your team, then you can create a culture in your organization, a dynamic team of people that are focused on winning. And winning is about prospecting and follow-up. So we're going to make it easier and more fun. Okay? I won't go through the manifesto. We'll do that another day. But this Odyssey app, the manifesto here is that the company, right, and the platform, we believe in connections and personal relationships, of driving the team's habits and behaviors, of more authenticity and simplicity. And I promise you, Joe believes you should own your own data. As a professional networker, you should be able to prospect and get all this data into your own platform. People that think Facebook and YouTube are free, right? I mean, I don't know. Most of you realize Facebook's not free, right? They're actually selling your data and the relationship you have with prospects. You start talking about trading on Facebook and a DM, and Facebook is selling that to your competitor. So what's the answer? Use Facebook. Don't let them use you. Let's prospect in Facebook and then get them into your private Odyssey app where Joe can't even see your prospects' names and phone numbers. You own that data. Okay? All right. So I hope this is resonating with you guys. Here's the last thing, and we're going to talk about the app itself. The technology in the Odyssey app is extraordinary. The content you're going to see today is really cool. It's organized well, right? So we've got the content organized so simply that when you go into the app, you're going to be like, holy cow, I know exactly what to do. But here's the last piece, is we need you to engage. We need you to be a product of the product. If you use this platform and you learn to use it, it's going to be your best friend. You're going to find out there is no easier way to prospect and follow up. And then you can teach your team. We're going to provide you training and support. Tim, you'll see, and you'll hear from Tim today, is an unbelievable trainer. He's working for Odyssey and you guys specifically to help get the field up to speed on crushing it. Okay? All right. So the app is live right now. I am going to walk you through a few screenshots on how to navigate the app, and then I'll show you how to download it. So just hang in there just a little bit longer. Let's pull up the app here. Okay. Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys see, excuse me, can you see the screen share of the app? Yeah. I see Tina out there. Tracy, thank you. Okay. All right. So Your Odyssey app, when you download it, you'll see there's a bunch of buttons here. These buttons are all active. Okay, so anything you click on. In my little demo app here, I've got 2 hot prospects. Would you like to know who your hot prospects are? If I click on hot prospects right now, the app will tell me who the hot prospects are. I can give them a star rating, right? But the app is also telling me, did this prospect complete a survey? Did they opt into an email campaign? Did they watch a video? Did they watch more than 90% of a video? And the points go up. And once they hit 50 points, they become a hot prospect. And the app will tell you who your hot prospects are. The app tells me how many contacts I have in the app, 8 here. How many exposures? What is an exposure? It's a unique prospect that you sent information to. What's an engagement? How many of those prospects that I sent information to actually engaged in information? 6 out of 6. What does that tell me? Well, my stats say 100%. 100% of the prospects that I have sent information to have engaged in something I have sent them. That's important, right? So Tina, if you're my sponsor and you're working with me and I'm complaining that it's just not working, I don't think IX Global's, I'm just not sure it's going to make it. And you say, hey, Patrick, no worries. Listen, let's take a look at your stats, okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. And I open the app and I click on stats and you say, Patrick, so I want to make sure I understand this correctly. In the last 30 days, and Patrick, I believe in you. That's what Tina tells me. She goes, Patrick, I believe in you. We can do this. I know we can, but I do want to understand kind of where your numbers are right now. So in the last 30 days, do I have this right that you have talked to a total of 2 people? Oh, well, that doesn't seem right. I think I've talked to more than that. But you see, Tina knows exactly. And now I know exactly because the stats are right here. For the first time ever in network marketing, Tina knows exactly what I'm doing. And I know exactly what I'm doing. What's my problem, guys? Type it in the chat window. Let me know you're following. There are 5 chats in there right now. I want to see that you guys are following me here. Are we all on the same page? Awareness is the first step to change. You cannot improve anything in your life until you're aware there's a problem, right? And so now we have it. All right. I'll keep going. All right. All my tasks can be built in right here. All the resources in the app are right here. There are 56 different resources that can be sent out. And it's all right here in the platform. Now, I'm not sure if the chat is even open or if you guys can send stuff directly. I think it's all coming directly to me, so you can't see each other's comments, which is a bummer because well, hopefully at least Joe can see as we go through this. That's one of the reasons this is my favorite part, is people start to go, you've got to be kidding me, right? How simple this is. When I click on resources, you guys have 56 resources under these categories. X Life, Skills X Core, Opportunity, Dream Trips X. So if I open up X Life and I hit plus right here, look how your resources are organized. This is all content that I can send one-to-one or one-to-many via social. I can post it directly to social. If I click on one-to-one, this is all the content I have that I can post, I can send directly to somebody. And I can send this information on any social platform I want. It's all built into the technology. I'll get to this in a little bit. I'll show you exactly how this works. Not only do you have company resources, but if I click personal and you have some super cool stuff that you want to share with people and you want to track in the app, you can click on personal, add new, and you can add your own personal resources with a link that is trackable with your own subject line and pre-written message. So at the click of the button, you can be sending information to people. Your digital business card and QR code is built into the platform. Now, you might spend 30 bucks a month or 40 bucks a month on a link tree, when right here, you've got your own digital business card. It's going to have your picture. They can save your contact info, your name, your phone number, all your social feeds, your Calendly link, and up to 10 links like this where you dictate what the button says, where the button goes, and it's trackable. So your digital business card is in the platform. We're going to run contests and have some incentives to get you guys to have fun competing, right? And right now there's a contest in here that is, if you get 15 engagements, you get a point for each engagement. What is an engagement? A unique prospect that you've sent information to that has engaged in that information. I like the 5 fires in the chat window. Thank you. All right. So now, in terms of languages, we can switch languages in the app. Hindu's not in there yet. The app will be in English, but the Hindu content is in there. Okay, so that's in there. So I'm going to stop here for a second, and I'm going to make an actual exposure really quickly, and then I'm going to show you how to download the app yourself. All right. So check this out. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is the most important part. I want you guys to see how easy this is. If I go down here and I hit this plus button, okay, it's going to allow me to add a contact. I can add a contact by tapping into my phone's database. Some of you will ask, well, I got 5,000 people I want to import. There's no reason to import 5,000 people. Import the number of people you're going to reach out to today. Now, I can hit the import button, and it will tap into my phone's database. I can add 1 contact or 20 contacts, whatever. But don't worry about importing 1,000 because you can't reach out to 1,000 today. This is not a spam tool. I really want to clarify this, guys. We deliver email at a 99.7% delivery rate. Your opt-in rate is going to be north of 50% opt-in rate into a campaign. Your open rate is going to be north of 40% to 50% open rates on emails. You go, well, how is that possible? If you know email delivery, how's that possible? Because we're not a spam platform. This is not a way for you to import 1,000 people and send 1,000 people an email. Use something else for that. This is how you're going to generate higher qualified leads and communicate every day with qualified prospects, right? Or disqualify them quickly. All right. So at any rate, in this case, I am going to, I want you to see that if I put a contact in the app, I can add all my notes here. The notes are all searchable. I can say, is this a 5-star prospect right here, a 1-star prospect? Do I give them a label? Why is labels important? Because you can email everybody from your back office based on labels. It's like Constant Contact or Aweber's built in. You can email your group. Once they've opted into anything, you can email that group. Okay. So you'll learn more about all these features as we go along, but I'm going to go to a contact right now. And I'm going to go to Marie here. And you're going to see that Marie is not assigned to a campaign. I can put her into an email campaign. And if I say change campaigns, you have 2 kinds of email campaigns, Skills X Core and X Life campaign. So maybe I can't get Marie off the fence. Maybe she's not ready to make a decision. And I call her or text her and say, hey, Marie, seems like the timing's not perfect. I'd love to stay in touch with you via email. Can I drop you a message? She says yes. Boom. I send her an email. Okay. I want to create a label for Marie. It's right here. She's retired, right? I've got her phone number down here. I've got notes, task. I've got an activity log. Here's where the rubber meets the road. I want to send Marie a resource. So I click this send resource button. Okay, right here. Really important. I want to send her a resource. And the resource I'm going to send her is a X Life resource, 1-to-1. And I want to invite her to X Life with a pre-written message. So I click on that pre-written message. I come down here to the bottom, and I'm going to hit her up on WhatsApp. So I scroll down here. Here's WhatsApp. Marie is always supposed to be in my demo app in WhatsApp, but it's not here, unfortunately. So I will click on text, and I will text Marie. It will find Marie on WhatsApp. Okay, if that number is in WhatsApp, but it's not. But hi, Marie, I texted it to her. I'm part of X Life, an invite-only social community for personal growth and business development. Want in, it's free. Now, you can adjust this message, guys. If you don't love it, you can adjust it. We can try different messages. But instead of sitting at a training and taking pictures of what some leader says about some pre-written copy that's working for them, it's just built in. So I go back to send resources, 1-to-1, and maybe I want to send this pre-written message instead. So I text it over, and this one says, hey, Marie, I joined X Life, an incredible free digital empowerment platform. This isn't your typical social platform. It's a dynamic hub for active minds seeking self-improvement. Can I send you a video? Right? You like that one better? Great. You send that one, the prospect responds, come right back to resources, and you go, okay, now I'm going to send the sizzle video. And you turn around and you text the sizzle video and check out what happens. It says, here's a short video you might find interesting. Boom. I send over this short video. This video is on my digital page, guys. I'm the app user. You're the app user of Odyssey. It's got all your social feeds, your Calendly link. This page looks awesome. It's got your phone number, your name, your picture. The video plays, you know when the video got clicked on, and you know how many minutes of this video got watched. And if they click on join community, it goes to your IX global page, your personal page automatically. Are you guys following me? Does this make it easier for you to build the business? And look, as much time and effort as your team has put into this, let me know that you guys are following this, and let them know you're excited about it. All right? Now, there's a ton of resources in here. Now, I'm going to tell you how to download the app. If I go back to send resources, but you see under opportunity, we've got the same flow. Skills X Core, Dream Trips X, right? The content is already in here. You can send somebody a 1-minute survey. Now, this is crazy. This 1-minute survey, it's your survey. The data, if somebody fills this out, it only comes to you and nobody else. I had a guy post a survey to social media and generate 300 qualified leads by posting this survey directly to social. And wouldn't you like to know, when you prospect somebody, what's their dream travel destination? You're talking to them about the mountains and they don't want to be anywhere cold. Wouldn't you like to know they want to go to the beach? How often do you take vacations? When planning a trip, how do you usually discover new travel destinations? So instead of going and signing up for SurveyMonkey and trying to create your own survey that only you can use, if you get a brilliant idea, reach out to your leader. Reach out to Liv if you work directly with the company. Like, we can create different content and we can try it. Does that make sense? Okay. So Tim, I think it's time to finally show them how to download it themselves. So we're going to do this. Okay. So Ira, I think, Ira, can everybody see this? Let's see, meeting group chat. Can we make Ira, I want to make sure
She
Everybody.
is, Patrick, she is a co-host, so she can type.
Okay. So does this, did I do, no, that's wrong. Sorry.
No,
Can we,
yeah, you've done it right. Everyone.
okay, oh, everyone, but I put the wrong thing in there. So let me see. Can I cut and paste this? No. I just want to make sure that from Ira, did that go to everybody, the link, so they can download the app?
I'll copy and paste it over so it does, just to make sure.
Okay, thank you. Is that Liv?
No, it's Nicola.
Hey, Nicola. Thank you
English
so much.
English accent.
Okay. Now, guys, let me show you. You're going to get the link to go to the IX Global page. And you're going to be able to download the free app from this link. I'll show you this page right now, okay? And so I should be sharing it, yes. Okay, so this is your Odyssey page. And this is where you can get started and you can download the app. There is a standard and a pro version. Now, listen to me. In the standard version, this is important. You have unlimited contacts. You have probably 80% of all the resources available in the standard version. You can email your prospects via the standard version. You have personal resources in the standard version. It is the best platform. It's better than anything that exists to do what we're talking about today on the planet, and nothing's close. And the standard version, you could easily spend $200 a month because you have surveys, you have capture pages, you have email, you have a CRM, you have a digital business card. You could spend hundreds of dollars. But the way Odyssey has it set up, you are not going to spend hundreds of dollars. You are going to spend nothing. It is free. They have paid for you to have a standard version for every single person. You guys with me? Are you excited about it? Let the team know. Number two is there is a pro version. Now, we know there's a certain number of people that are just going to say, hey, as good as the standard is, I am flat out in. And again, the pro is extraordinary, but instead of charging you hundreds of dollars a month for the pro version, it is $20 a month. The pro version does have benefits, okay? It has unlimited personal resources. It has some more content like X travel is in the pro version. You have better data tracking of what your prospects are doing. The hot prospect algorithm is in the pro and not in the standard. And then Dream Trips X content, which I keep struggling with to get out. Dream Trips X content, see, I can do it, is in the pro version. Okay. And right now, if you pay for the annual, if you choose to do that, you get 2 months free. Okay. Or just download the standard version. It doesn't matter. They're both month to month with no contract. You can downgrade on the pro version if you want, or you can pay for the year, or you can pay for it monthly. There are options there. You can hit this Scan Me link and it will take you directly to that Odyssey page. And obviously, when you get brand new people started, you want to be able to go to resources in the Odyssey app. So if I recruit Marie and she's in my app, I want to go to resources. I want to scroll down here. I want to click on share the app, because this is one of the first things I want to do to get somebody started. And then I want to teach them how to use it to prospect so we can make the business easier for that person. Okay. When you guys download the app, you're going to see that there's a welcome video on the very first page from Joe welcoming brand new people to IX Global. All right. Now, I want to stop here. I want to throw it back. If Joe's out there, and see if there's any comments on that front. Nicola, if there's anything I missed, or Liv that you've got questions on, and then we can open it to questions a little bit. If you guys want to do that, Nicola or Liv, just let me know. And I'm gonna throw it to Tim here in a minute, but let's do that first.
Now, Patrick, this is Joe. Thank you. First of all, thank you for that presentation and taking us and walking us through that, right? And I want people to understand, the idea behind this is the will. We don't need to reinvent it. Okay. Like Patrick said, fundamentals do not change. I said over and over again, right? There's basic things that we need to do. And we know that work in this industry of direct sales to build organizations. And what happens is we think we're smarter than the system and we want to go and do things our way. If we can train people from the beginning, it's going to be hard for us because we're coming in with these old habits. We're coming in with these different ways. But we all need to get aligned on the same system. We all need to speak the same language. And that's what we're doing right now, guys. So will there be a learning curve? Yes. The leaders that take lead of this and learn the system and understand the system and train the system, it's not going to happen overnight, but those are the guys that are going to build the next $1 million organizations. That I can absolutely guarantee you guys. Okay. So with that, guys, I know this is the first thing we're going through. It might have been very high level and you guys might be, well, I don't understand how to use this. And I don't understand this. That is okay. If that is where you're at right now, that's okay. Do not feel lost. Do not feel confused. We, over the next few weeks, will be doing as many trainings as we can. And I don't want to speak for Patrick or for Tim here, specifically for Tim, but I know, we're going to have somebody that's going to come and hold our hand here and walk us through things. So with that, Patrick, I want to turn the time over back to you. And I guess maybe, I don't know if it's time to introduce Tim, but I think that might be a good toss up there for Tim. And we can go through and let people know, like, hey, this isn't just download the app and we're never going to teach you how to use it. This is download the app, familiarize yourself with some of it, poke around in it. But over the next few days and weeks, we're going to train you guys up. The end of this year, we want to get you trained so 2024 can be your biggest year ever. So
I love it, Joe. That's awesome. Tim, I'll throw it to you. I know we're starting weekly trainings. I think we've got those dates, but you're an extraordinary trainer. You know the app inside and out. We've got about 3 months of training lined up, Tim, and I think by the end of that, these guys will be blown away by how powerful and how simple the system is.
Absolutely, Patrick. Every single week, this entire team is going to become better and more excited about doing the activity you talked about today because they become more comfortable with it. I got to tell you, I wish I would have seen the chat, Patrick, because I'll bet it was going crazy. This is a beautiful app. It is so well done, and we just can't wait to get in there and start the trainings in this new coming week. And we're going to hit the new year with momentum. Best year yet coming up for IX Global right now. Let's go, team.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. Tim, is that in the calendar right now? That weekly training?
It is not in the calendar right now. The team was still deciding if we're going to do it at this time each week, which is great. And we'll get it in the calendar today, and it'll be in there.
Awesome. So guys, check this out. I'll show this to you really quick. If I go to the app and I want to invite somebody to an event, this is kind of crazy. You just got to get used to it. As Joe said, it's going to take a minute. But do you understand? I'm sitting there. I got 5 minutes to kill. I want to invite my prospect to a live event, a Zoom event. I literally pop to contacts. I click on contact. I click on the contact I want to send info to. I go to the event invite. I click on that. It takes me to the calendar. And there's an opportunity presentation that Joe Martinez is going to do himself. So I pop over to the 14th, right, which is tomorrow, and I click on the IX 2.0 opportunity overview. I click on that event because it shows down below, and then I can hit the send button, right here, and it says, hey, if Marie RSVPs, remind me to follow up. Oh, well, let me do that. I'll take a reminder 10 minutes before because it's a virtual event. And so then what do? Well, I text this to Marie. I send this invitation over to Marie. Marie gets it. She clicks on the link to see what it is. And it says, Marie, please let Joe, the app user, know whether or not you can attend. And Marie goes, oh, well, that's cool. This is what Joe mentioned to me. I think I'll click on that. And Marie clicks on the invitation. I'm the app user. I happen to be named Joe too, which is weird, but I'm Joe, the app user. And look what happens with Marie, guys. This is all automated. You don't have to do any of this. You just got to learn to use it. It says, does Marie want to add this to her calendar? Now, she's added it to her calendar. I've scheduled a reminder for myself. And then I get a push notification. As the app user, the app tells me that Marie has responded to the event, that she'll be there. And where do we both show up? We both show up to hear Joe Martinez or some dynamic leader present the IX Global opportunity. And at the end of the opportunity, Joe Martinez can say, hey, get started below. Click the button. And you go, well, I want to invite them. They're my guest. Yeah. When they click the button below the Zoom, it's going to go to your back office where they can get started. We don't have to say, get back to the person that invited you. We can literally say, get started right now. And because you did the inviting, you automatically get the credit. It's built in. Now, I'm not sure everybody's following me here. Some of you are. That is ridiculous. And it's all built into the Odyssey app. Okay? So, Joe, I'm going to stop there. This is where the training really comes in. It's going to be incredible. It's going to take us a little bit of time, as Joe explained, but there is nothing that we can't really build in the platform. All you have to do, instead of having your team running out there and building non-compliant information that gets the company in trouble, let's build it compliant really well, and then let's test it. Some of you have heard data is the new bacon. Like everybody loves bacon, right? Data. But for the first time ever, we have data. We know what's going on in the field. Joe and the team can look at it. We're going to have a scorecard review so we can review, hey, what is the field using? What do they like? What's working? What's converting? So we can improve all of it. That becomes a game changer. This is just the beginning. So, Joe, I'm going to turn it back to you, my friend. Shout out to our whole team, your whole team for all the work that's put into this. And I hope these guys are super excited themselves.
For sure. And guys, I appreciate you guys coming on here. And Tim, I'm going to appreciate you even more over the next coming weeks as we get this thing trained up. I know there's a lot of people on here that have teams all over the world that maybe didn't make it on the call today. I know we have a group in here next to me where I'm at Cancun. Our top leaders are here with me, so we're gonna have to go back and watch the recording and go in and get follow-up training and everything. But what I want you guys to understand is exactly, I want to echo what Patrick just said, is we want to do things the right way. We want to be as compliant as possible. We want to go out there and test different marketing materials, different campaigns, and that's exactly what we'll do. And we'll have a good system that we can leverage that's duplicatable and that is going to build us massive organization. So with that, guys, I don't have much left here. I appreciate you guys jumping on with us today. And Patrick, I don't know if there's any final words or anything from you guys from your side, but if not, I'll go ahead and close it up. Thank you guys for this. We will get the
one single thing, and then you close it up. Guys, if you go to the app, there is a coaching section, which we haven't even talked about. This recording today will be in the coaching section in the standard version of the app, so you can go back and watch it yourself, okay? So you just go to the app, you click on coaching, and we'll get this loaded. Joe, back to you to close up. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, another amazing thing right there, guys. We want the resources. People are always asking, oh, when's the recording coming? Where's the recording going to be at? I can't find it on YouTube.
Right.
Where is it? I can't find it in Telegram. Guess what? Go to Odyssey, go to the coaching section. It's uploaded there for you. Go through it. Get trained up, guys. And, appreciate you guys being on here, Patrick, Tim, and all the team that put in such a tireless effort on this, on the rapid funnel side, but especially on the IX side. Liv, Nicola, Pat, the entire marketing team, Ozzy, everybody that had their hand in this. So thank you guys. Have a phenomenal day, and we'll see you guys all on the next call. Take care.